Hey, gang, welcome to the AYG Comedy Podcast.
Make sure you subscribe so you get the videos as they come out.
Yeah.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage? It's a show we sit down with your favorite comedians and find out if they grew up classy or if they're absolute trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day down here in Aunt Tootie's basement. She's doing okay. Nothing to report today. Yeah. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage? He cooks the books. He keeps the feds off our back, keeps the snow off our heads. Do me a favor. Give me a nice big round of applause for Kippy, Kevin James Ryan.
Hey, gang. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. And then patreon.com/RUGarbage. You get bonus content. Bonus episodes of AYG, episodes of Hard Feelings, and every month we'll do a live stream with the top tier members where we play AYG with you guys. You ask us questions, we ask you questions. It's a good fucking time. Get involved, baby.
Yes, sir. And having a nice big shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the pride of the Chicago comedy scene, our good pal. We know him as T-Bone.
Yeah.
But his mom named him
what?
Toby Cornelius McMullen.
What's up? If my mom named me Cornelius, I'd fucking kill myself.
Yeah. Toby McMuffin over there.
Yeah.
Toby McMuffin.
Toby McMuffin's the T-Bone McMuffin.
That's the new one right there. That's it right there.
Well, I had brass knuckles out ready to defend the brand. Now I'm putting them away. I'm on Lewis's side.
Gang, we could not be more excited to have our incredibly special guest back with us here today. That's right, gang. We got a little company. It's a family episode, and this guy is as thick as thieves as it possibly can get. If you haven't seen this episode, please go back.
You're acting like you fucked my sister. He's laying it on thick.
It's just what he does.
I'm trying to tiptoe into it a little bit. I'll be seeing you at Thanksgiving.
The name of this one's Burying the Hatchet.
Gang, he is the co-host of Legion of Skanks. He is the host of Real Ass Podcast, the co-host of Believe You Me. All right, he is the co-founder of the Gas Digital Network.
Don't forget my fourth podcast.
Yeah. Gomez Talking Seinfeld.
Watching
right. Seinfeld.
There we go. Very good. And, of course, he is the founder of Skankfest and Skankfest South. Do us a favor. Give us a nice big round of applause for the suburbanite, Louis J. Gomez. Everybody.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be
Shake your
back.
rattles, everybody at home.
On Are You Garbage? It's not a question if I'm garbage. It's really just what level of garbage am I at
We
this
know.
point.
Yeah,
we know.
I
You're
think
trash.
you were one of the earlier episodes that we did, and I think you were like, "Yeah, I'm not garbage." Like I think there was part of you that was like, "I'm not garbage."
Well, it was. I mean, I think that Well, it depends on. Are you currently garbage, or can you jump out of the garbage class from garbage to being classy?
Sure,
absolutely.
You're
on your way.
You're on your way, but you can only get so far. There's only so much money. You've reached the height. You're still gonna be trashy.
The vengeance vendettas really hold you back a little bit.
The stink off of you.
Yeah, that's exactly. You're like James will do way better than you. Like James will be way classier.
Guaranteed.
Because he's growing up with a little bit of cash.
College, nice job in the suburbs, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not a bad life.
We talked about that. We love that. Your episode was really endeared me to you. And I saw it as not a victim of circumstance, but like when you told that race car story, it made me so sad that like people were just shitty to you just for the fact of it. Remember when you and your friend
yeah. When I was like, which race car story? I was like, did I make up a story?
I have no idea what either one of you were talking about.
He's talking about the little
driving
stock
for NASCAR,
little stock cars where we got blamed.
They got blamed for stealing them.
Yeah,
kind of.
Because I have another. I thought there was another. There was another piece of Louis J. Gomez trash history as well, which involved. You remember in Boy Scouts, you had to make
the cars. We just talked about these last episode.
Wow.
The Derby cars or the
and it was just essentially a hunk of wood.
Pinewood Derby or whatever.
Pinewood Derby. It's a hunk of wood.
So you were in the Boy Scouts?
I was in the Boy Scouts.
He was raping everybody.
My Boy Scout leaders was two moms. It was my mom, who was a heroin addict, and then Dan Doherty's mom, who was like a religious nut job.
Ooh.
Somebody stole all the badges and melted them down.
And they didn't like each other. They like our Boy Scout leaders were two chicks. They didn't like each other. We had this little weird fucking. It was like out of a movie. It was like all the kids in our Boy Scout troop were Gummo. Every one of us. We were just fucking different shapes and all weird. We were being directed by Harmony Korine.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, and fucking.
That's like a bad movie from the 90s.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
like
what,
a religious zealot and a heroin addict get together to do the Boy Scouts. What the fuck?
But that's the kind of shit that endears me to you. It's like you would think that you were like this tough, rough and tumble kid, but you did like that stuff. You wanted that
Yeah,
stuff.
you're a sweetheart.
You wanted a normal, you're kind of a nerd.
Well, yeah,
in a little bit of a way.
You know what it is? I always appreciated being different. So whatever it was that like the kids in my neighborhood weren't doing, or the kids in school weren't doing, like I joined the drama society in high school, not because I like to sing and dance.
But you do though.
It was, but I do.
You flex it any chance you get.
I learned that I did, but when I made the decision to do it, it was just because it was weird for me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, but
singing Master of the House.
the Pinewood Derby.
Okay.
Well, you'd have to be essentially carve this block of wood into a cool race car.
Yeah, and there was like regulations, like size and the wheels you could use and stuff
the weight,
like that.
And you know, but you know, dads were helping these kids out make these Pinewood Derby cars, so they were super cool, dude.
Your mom made a crack pipe out of it.
They had fucking. I'm not even gonna tell you. I don't even know how these dads did it. I have no idea how they did some of the things they did with these cars, but my mind was fucking blown.
One kid in an Acura and a hot meal.
Yeah, dude. It was crazy, and mine. We didn't even carve it down. We just took the piece out of the. She was like, paint
Just
it.
a log.
It was a fucking block. It was a hunk of wood. We threw the wheels on it. I painted it.
It was a Lincoln log.
I would love to get a fucking photo of what that car looked like.
I had it for years. It was called Skull Crusher. I painted It's because my mom used to hit me in the head with it.
She just made a shiv.
Dude, I painted it yellow and black, and I painted a little skull on it. I painted a Skull Crusher on the side. And
Jesus
this
Christ.
thing fucking sucked. It was so bad. Every kid had a cool fucking looking car, and I remember here came my piece of shit car, and I remember they gave me a trophy. It was so sad because even I'm like 8, and I remember because I know
This is bullshit.
I know because it was the most imaginative trophy.
The poor bastard award.
The Imagine He Had a Father trophy. And I remember being like, oh, this is a fucking pity trophy. Wow. All my trophies that I've ever owned in my entire life have been pity trophies.
Jesus Christ.
But if you would have applied yourself, you could have been an athlete, right?
I feel like you're
athletic.
very uncoordinated.
I'm not athletic.
He's
I'm
not
not
athletic.
You're
coordinated.
fighting. What do you mean? Don't say that.
I've sort of figured out how to like throw a punch and not be punched. Sort of, but not very well. Not compared to people that
It's
are
the
athletic.
confidence you want going into a fight.
That's what he learned. That's what he learned in the Boy Scouts.
Well, I just feel like people that really know how to fight. It'd be ridiculous because I know people that really know how to fight.
Sure, of course.
So it would be ridiculous for me to be like, oh, I'm good at it when I know exactly how bad I am. Whereas I'm better than the average person. If you haven't trained in martial arts, I could probably do pretty well against most people, right? But anybody who's trained that's a little bit athletic, they're gonna probably kick my ass. I mean, I'm not very good.
Oh man, that is a fucking story and a half.
Yeah.
See, that's so funny. You did all that stuff. The Boy Scouts. What else did you do that we wouldn't know? That people wouldn't think you did. If you would have.
I mean, Boy Scouts drama
Nobody.
club.
I would have never. First of all, and you paint this picture of your mom. That's pretty good. That she was a Boy Scout leader for a little while. She was hanging. She was trying.
She was trying.
It's more than my family did.
She was trying. Well, but it was such a deficit. My dad had been murdered a couple years before that.
It's all rainbows with this guy.
And my mom was a heroin addict, and like, so she was like, when she tried, she really tried.
Yeah.
She taught you how to tie a knot and cook a spoon?
Yeah.
Sell some Thin Mints. He'll be all right. That's the Girl Scouts.
But there was a few years where my mom actually tried. It's not like she didn't. She tried to do some of the good mom things. She was still extremely abusive and fucking crazy and violent and threatening. And all that other stuff. But
How was she with the other kids in the Boy Scouts? Do you remember?
she was the cooler mom because Dan Doherty's mom was like a fat Christian bitch. So
Yeah.
nobody.
Dude, you want to go to church? You want to hang out at crack house?
Yeah,
That
dude.
name, Dan
Easy
Doherty.
choice any day of the week.
Well, I
Dan
remember,
Doherty.
there was one thing where we had to like put together like it could be whatever. It was just whatever. It was a big project we all had to be involved with, and like one troop was putting together the biggest gingerbread house possible, and the next troop was making like this wood log cabin fucking thing, and this bitch, she had like fucking corn husk leaves that she was like laying over sticks. And we were making little miniature Indian huts, and all we got to do was take a little piece of glue and put it there. And she was like, all right, next, move on. And it was her project. And I remember just being like, this fucking sucks. This fucking blows.
Yeah, everybody's got sweet ass shit around you.
Everyone's got cool shit going on. We have this fucking Indian hut. It's going to be featured at Bear Mountain.
Bear Mountain.
Yeah.
Your mom's project was safe cracking.
Yeah, my mom,
Doing a second floor job. At
I need a
Pony.
wheelman.
my mom was teaching us how to pickpocket people at the supermarket.
Good stuff. Well, buddy, thank you for coming in and sitting with us. We wanted to have you back. We like to have the guests back. Little family episode, have a little company. As you folks know, that when you sign up for Patreon, you will get one of your questions asked on the air, and we're going to do that absolutely right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Add weird words in.
Yeah, you're really going like morning news segment.
People think
And
that
that's what we're going to get into right when we get back.
they think I know what I'm doing, but
You
it's
don't.
a really
It-
very thin line.
You really black out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just
I
end
get
up-
lost in it.
Yeah, I gotta.
Like
I
I said,
gotta keep you on
incredibly,
a short rope.
incredibly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like today with the Aunt Tootie intro. Aunt Tootie, she's doing all right.
Well, I thought I'd
Yeah.
less is more.
All right. Being obviously a lot of people know that you just got a new car. You just got your license and a new car.
Yeah,
You
both.
got an Audi.
Yeah, within a couple days of each other.
You bought the Audi. You didn't lease it, right?
No, I'm buying, yeah.
You're buying.
Yeah.
Now, what was the snow situation over in the burb?
That's
Did,
yeah.
did you have to shovel it out, or is the?
I tried to find somebody to do it for me. Like there's no little kids that go door to door. Like when I was a little kid, I
You
would
had to hustle. Yeah.
Dude, I fucking went out there. I'd knock on every door in the neighborhood. I'd give them a crazy deal because I didn't know how to price my services.
Sure. Yeah.
Like $8 your entire fucking house. I'll do it right now. Let's go.
do the grass too.
It was crazy. But nothing. I called places all over Jersey to see if there's. They only do commercial snow removal. They talked to me like I was crazy.
Really?
Really? You
They
couldn't
were
get like a landscaper?
No, we got a
and his
snowplow
son to
guy at
come
my
over?
mom's.
Yeah, no. I called my landscaper to see if he would do it. He didn't get back to me.
Jeez.
Probably busy out plowing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is from Chris. Do you brush the snow off the roof of your car, or do you just let it blow off as you drive down the highway?
I brushed the snow. It's my new car. Are you
New
crazy?
car, yeah.
Come on,
So
bro.
you have equipment to do that.
Oh yeah, I got a big long fucking brush and majigger, but I did it with my hands at first. I just wiped all that shit off with my hands, and then I shoveled it out.
And you did the driveway yourself?
Oh, I did the driveway myself.
This was
yeah.
a tough.
I did not
snowstorm
do. I did not do a path from my house to my driveway though. What I
That's
did
the
was
trashy thing.
over the
Dude,
course
that's the trashy thing.
of the 2-day period, me and my son just kicked a fucking.
yeah.
Just
You're stepping in the
shuffled.
same footprint from the way out.
We start to shuffle our way through. So now there's like a path, sort of.
But it's that snow will be there till like March.
Yeah, and the only problem with that is when you make the foot indentation, if it freezes that night, then that's a fucking ankle snapper right there.
Well, this is
Trying
why
to
you
tiptoe
can't. You don't
through
want to just try to go through because it's too much. It's too much. What you got to do is the first time you go through. The next time you step in between the other two
To
boot
connect them.
marks. You're connecting them. Essentially, you're connecting the
Yeah.
dots. The third one, you clean everything up. Just shuffle through, and now you got a full path. All it takes is 3 trips. You have a full path.
You and a
Instead
family of
shuffling.
4, 3 trips.
it. Holy shit!
That is not doing the walk is trashy.
Yeah,
I
that's
respect
real
it.
trashy.
I mean, you did it in your own way.
Yeah.
and where are you throwing the snow? You probably putting it right on the street. Or are you doing it on the sides like you're supposed to? Like throwing it
How
on
big's
the
your
grass?
driveway, by the way? How many cars you fit?
I got a 2-car garage.
You have a 2-car garage?
Do you park in the garage? No, you made it
'cause
a
I
weight
made it a
room.
gym,
Yeah,
which is garbage.
yeah. It's,
I got a new Audi
know.
that I'm like looking at. Like every time it snows, I'm like, fuck.
yeah. Every time you've done a home improvement to your house, someone's tagged us in it and been like,
Yeah.
"Is this garbage?" And the answer is like, "Yeah." For
Every
sure.
time it's
yeah. He's got a
yes.
trampoline in the living room.
But the
Trash.
gym is nice. The gym inside is nice.
It's fantastic. You
Yeah.
got the sauna. Is that up running yet? It's not.
No.
You haven't. Yeah. Okay.
You're not gonna be able to do it, are you?
Well, it's gonna
Because of the wiring.
it's gonna cost me a few $1,000s to do it, and it's just almost not worth it. There's a sauna on the corner, like a big like European Polish fucking
Yeah.
Oh, really?
steam sauna.
Oh, they
that's
do
shit.
that.
nice.
It's like $40 every time you enter. But I looked at but the amount of by the time I pay the $2,000 it's going to cost me to make my sauna working, I could probably go to that place with the same amount of time without all the work.
When you say down the street, walking, is there anything?
Walking, yeah.
There's walking distance places from your house.
Yeah.
Huh.
I got a supermarket walking distance. Got
That's
a nice
pretty
little
good.
sandwich
That's
spot.
That is pretty
Italian
good.
sandwich spot.
In Jersey,
Yeah,
it's hard to
that's
miss.
sad.
Hard to
The
miss.
best sandwich spot I've ever had is called A Family Affair.
Mm-hmm.
That's so Guido.
It's
It's a family affair.
Italian.
They're fucking sandwiches, jerk off. That's all it is.
Did they name all of their sandwiches after like fucking Italian movies? Like it's The Godfather,
The
it's
Gambino
fucking-
or whatever.
I guarantee you, whenever the
The
father,
Soprano.
So, dude,
whenever
fucking
the father,
Italians
whenever
stink.
the father dies, and those kids will be all fighting over the business.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's all family,
Won't
dude.
be a
There's nobody else works there. It's all
I
family.
kind of like that.
The
though.
sister, the one girl, they don't let her touch the sandwiches. They put her on the register. Like, sorry, Colleen, you're working the fucking register. You're not touching the meat.
These bras, they don't know the sandwiches. It's the tiny brain.
But they're great, dude. They close whenever they like run out of their shit for the day. They run out
That's
of like,
cool.
Oh,
That's
a
old
fucking
school.
good
That's
sandwich shop.
yeah, dude. They don't fuck around on Sundays.
It's like we got 300 rolls. First 300.
That's
and
the
then
way
we're
that
out.
pizza place in Coney Island does it. He makes 100 pies a day. That's it. No more. And he walks
love
out.
it.
Foley buys all
and
100 of
he
them.
knows everyone's name. Like the first time I went there, I was like, "Oh, what's your name?" Boom, Lewis. Now every time I go in,
But I thought you were a cop.
every time I go in, I tell him I'm a cop. I walk around Jersey like I'm a fucking cop. But it's the best, and I love it. And every time I have a gathering or friends over, I just get those sandwiches, cut them in thirds. I try. This is how much I love them. I'm like, I don't even tell them what sandwiches I want. I said, I trust you. Give me a variety.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good
Man,
place.
I love the fact that you do that. That's do you enjoy the fact when people come over that you're flexing on? Check out. Do you tell them about?
Oh,
the
I tell them
sandwiches?
about how they
Or-
close when they run out of bread every day. That's my go-to story with people that visit
Hey Bobby,
me.
wait till you get a load of this place. They close.
I got
what
them.
are you
They're
doing, dude?
They're right down the street. Right down
Wawa's
the fucking
open
street.
24/7.
That dude, Bobby loves it.
Bobby loves a good
Bobby
sandwich.
loves a solid fucking sandwich.
Bobby
so.
does like a sandwich.
But that place, not to give them an advertisement on this fucking podcast, but if
go
you're in
ahead.
Jersey, man, go to fucking A Family Affair.
Toby, cut that out.
That's gonna be your Dom steak tips.
Yeah.
Like Bobby's.
Hey, gang, just want a quick reminder about the Stereo app. It's a good time. Me and the big man are on it, and we're taking your Are You Garbage questions.
Oh, we're having a good time over there on the Stereo app. Every Thursday night at 9 o'clock, me and Kippy.
Eastern time, that is.
We're on there. We're mixing it up with you guys. It really is the best way for us to interact with you guys.
Yeah,
All right?
yeah.
Get on there. You drop a message. We're goofing around back and forth. Absolutely fun. Absolutely great quality on the app. We're having a fun time there. Come on in.
Yeah.
Check us out every Thursday night at 9 Eastern Standard. Do it. Yeah. He's always pushing
with the
those.
new whip. Are you smoking any yet?
No. Oh, no.
You're clean,
No,
right?
well, you know what? I shouldn't say I'm completely. I'm not drinking, but I've been smoking at night lately.
Yeah, let your hair down a little
Wait,
bit.
yeah. Why were you off everything? Just
Training,
just
dude.
cause?
He's in a fight
Everything.
camp.
I need to fucking clear my mind. I need to not be walking around in the haze all day.
Okay.
So
6 months from now, every cup holder is gonna be full of blunt guts.
no. I wouldn't. I when I was smoking weed every day, I never even smoked weed in my new house.
That's
Where would
all
you
in the
smoke it?
garage. All in
Outside?
the garage or outside.
Okay.
Yeah, smoking weed in your gym. That's classic.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking smoking weed in my goddamn brand new car. Fucking crazy.
Smoking James's bedroom before that happens.
Leather interior? I'm sorry,
Oh,
leather
yeah.
interior? Serious package?
Oh yeah, of course.
What about the Easy Pass?
I still haven't got the Easy Pass because I haven't got my plates yet. I don't got my plates. I still got a little piece of paper plate.
Wait, what? You got the car like over a month ago.
No, a couple of weeks ago, probably, right?
I got the car on
No, it was
10th, maybe the 11th
of January?
of January. Yeah. So yeah, going on a
Yeah,
month.
that's fine. They got to mail out the plates. It's a pandemic, dude.
Yeah,
Shit's slowed
in
down.
Jersey they do it all for you. They register it right there. I gotta go pick up the plates from the dealership.
Okay.
Yeah.
No Easy Pass, though. That sucks.
I didn't. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but all through the pandemic, I didn't have Easy Pass, and they were just.
They just mail it to you, right?
I know, but they were mailing it to my car's registered to my mom's house, so they were mailing it there, and then I just didn't pay. I'm like, oh, it's 90 cents. I'll get around to it, and I'll just pay all of them, and I just didn't do it. I owed and they just. Dude, they would turn a fucking 90-cent toll into $100
No,
and 90-cent
because if
toll.
you don't pay it,
If you don't pay it, they hit you with 35, and then 2 weeks
No
later,
way.
it's 100. Dude, I had to pay like
Better take care of that.
2,300.
I haven't paid a single toll yet.
Get on it. Get on it.
And I drive into New York City, $16.
Dude, that's what
each time I
kills you.
cross
The bridge.
bridge.
Dude, the bridge
you're
will, if
fucked.
you push it, the bridge will end up costing you like $125.
Yeah, no, I
You're
gotta get
fucking
on that
blowing through
right
like
now.
the UPS guy. Jesus.
You feel, I finally I had to clean it all up, and then I got it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I gotta get the easy
I feel
pass.
rich with it.
Easy-
That's how
oh.
trashy I am. I drive through. I still feel like I'm getting away with
I throw the
something.
change in anyway. Yeah, get
Thank you.
out of here. It's yourself a life, bozo.
All right, this is from Wei Zheng Jared, I believe is history hyenas. Have you ever lit a cig in the parking lot of a gym? Because I have, and that is a garbage move.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you feel kind of rejuvenated when you walk out, and it's like
Yeah.
finishing a meal. You're like, oh, I need a Bernie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely have. I've been in shape before and been smoking cigarettes. Smoked a cigarette right before a jog, right before a run. When I used to work at Equinox, we would take cigarette breaks and smoke right in front of the Equinox.
Really? Come on in. I'll give you a good deal. Foley, have you ever been to a gym? Follow-up question.
I've seen the commercials on television for Jim Steaks.
All right, this is from Katie. Have you ever bridge hopped? Like
fuck
jumping
is
off
that?
the bridges
Yeah.
into the water.
Yeah.
I would peg you as
What?
that guy that does that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
of
that's
course.
what I.
Off the
those
Penny
are the
Bridge,
childhood.
Stony Point, New York, and the Penny Bridge, and the
They
story.
always have shitting at the Penny Bridge.
yeah,
Yeah,
the story was that they had like
They always
giant,
have a myth too.
giant planks of wood that were sharp. You
Okay,
got to
yeah.
not jump
There
right
was
there.
a 3 feet area you had to hit.
Yeah, of course. Otherwise, you'll fucking have your
bend your knees when you hit the water. That way your knees don't go to your asshole or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, every town had that. We had the trestle, and then like that was the bridge, and then there was like another level that people called like air and crazy or pussy, whatever. And it was just like literally somebody broke their pelvis every year and like, had to get like drug out of the woods.
There's a place called the Deep Hole in
Your mom's house?
Come on, man. And it was just a giant
I've
like
been to that bar. Good
ice
times.
cold spring. It was like so cold on like a hot summer day. It was fucking crazy. But too cold. Like you just like it was so like icy, like upstate New York mountain water. And there was these like just cliffs you could jump off, and you could just see a giant boulder on one side. Like you could, if you hit that boulder, you're fucking dead. But you could jump off from like one ledge, which is pretty safe. Then the next one up, it's pretty fucking scary. I'm afraid of
sketchy,
heights.
yeah.
And then it got crazy. Like kids were jumping. Like the Puerto Rican kids would just fucking do
Bananas.
backflips.
Dude, those
and
like
fucking,
slow backflips off where you're like,
That's
what the fuck was
yeah,
that?
that's crazy.
The somersault?
They have nothing to live for, okay? I would go off the smallest one, and me and my friends were there one day just jumping off the small one, and then these fucking cute chicks showed up, these pretty cute chicks.
Anytime chicks show up and there's like young teenage dudes,
That's
it
how people
gets-
get killed.
It
Yeah.
gets hairy.
That's how you
it
get
gets
killed.
dangerous, dude.
Some hua
they're
shows
wearing
up.
they're wearing jean shorts and a bikini top.
Yeah.
I'm fucking diving in, dude.
It's over. That's exactly what it
I'm
was.
going head over.
It was some fucking chicks
holding your arms back like that, face first.
doing a
wearing
Pocahontas
fucking
off this
Daisy
thing.
Dukes and a
Yeah.
bikini top.
Those dumb. Ah, man.
They were-
It was.
Super hot, and I recognized that we're pussies. Like I was like, all right, dude, we've been jumping off this little tiny short one the whole time. I was like, let's just fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's leave. First of all, we're not gonna get these hot chicks. We're fucking dorks. We're not getting them, okay? But let's just go because we're gonna look like faggots.
We're gonna work on our derby cars.
Yeah, we're just jumping off this short one the whole time. It's sad. So let's leave. So we start to leave, and then the girls, these fucking pigs, they were like, "You guys aren't gonna jump off the high one?"
Oh, man. They knew what they were
And then
doing.
me, I was like, "We've been jumping off it the whole time."
That's not even fun anymore. Why would I want to do that?
We're gonna go train dodging. Actually, we're gonna go rob a bank real quick.
So then they're like, "Yeah, sure." And then I was like, "What? I'll jump off it. Who cares? I mean, I'll do it right now." I mean, just such a
Crying on the walk up.
dork. And
It
then,
fakes an injury. Ah.
dude, I start climbing up the rocks, and right before I get to the point where you have to jump off, I lose my footing, and I tumble down the mountain rocks. I mean, just do you know what it feels like to just have your whole body in just
man.
a bathing suit roll down rocks? And I'm screaming and scratching and clawing
It's holding on to a tiny plant.
like a cat trying to climb. I tear my fingernails off my fingers. My fingernails are just bleeding. I fall into the water. The girls are cackling. cackling at me as I just float away down this little fucking weird stream.
Pussy has never been drier.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
Did you get
dude.
laid or no?
Oh, please.
So can I get your number? What's the deal?
Did you get to
I mean,
second base?
I just think about the story that those girls have.
Dude, they're laughing on a podcast right now
to
telling
this
that
day,
same
they're like,
story.
you remember that fucking loser?
Remember that pudgy Puerto Rican kid?
Do you remember how he almost died and how he the way he screamed? I'll never forget the tone of his scream.
I think I saw his tiny ball sack through his swim trunk.
It was a goddamn nightmare.
Ah, that's fucking vicious, man. I never got that. I was always petrified of that stuff. We used to go to a quarry.
There was always a thing, the fear of the quarry, the legend was you would jump in and your legs would get stuck in the mud. That was like, we had a quarry as well. And it was like, if you jump in, you'll go too far down.
Yeah.
Your feet will get stuck in the
You'll
mud
drown.
and you'll just drown.
That
'cause
was
you're
always
stuck
my fear in the bay. At low tide, your feet would get stuck in the mud. So I don't fuck with the bay. I'll go on the beach maybe a little bit. That's it. I'm going to the bay. But we used to do it at this place called Slatington, and there was one same thing. They were all these. It was actually, looking back on it, it was beautiful. It was crystal clear water because they were digging and they hit an underground river, and it was all slate, so it was all clean. And it was awesome. But there was like a 40-foot one, no big deal. We'd all jump off that. Then there was like this 80-foot one, and it had like a thing that went out. And, man, one of our buddies went off it, and fucking it was like a body hitting the fucking thing, just smashed on its side.
Oh,
Eyeball fucking popped out of
No.
its head. Oh, it was brutal.
Eyeball popped out of his head.
Like he ruptured his blood vessels in his eye.
Whoa.
Fucking
Did he
brutal.
pass out?
Yeah, passed out, fucking woke up. And you're back there, too. There's nobody coming. I don't think kids do that now.
I mean, I told the story, I think, on here.
On my podcast about
my knee.
Yeah, skiing.
Yeah.
No, not skiing. You were jumping off of
Oh, yeah, jumping in the
yeah.
thing.
It was your podcast. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I almost lost my leg from the knee down, and we were stuck in the woods like a mile back. Yeah, and my leg was just hanging off of my knee was just hanging off from it was only connected by the skin in the back. It looked like a shark, but it was fucking vicious, dude.
Good times, good
Yeah.
times.
Didn't
Shout
you
out to the
guys
90s.
Fuck with quicksand.
No, that wasn't real.
What are
was
we,
it?
Indiana
Who,
Jones?
Super Mario? Relax.
Hey, Pitfall, take it easy, huh?
Yeah. Anybody throw
He's
a
like, have
turtle
you ever
shell
had
at you ever?
Have you ever had a hippopotamus attack you? I mean, have you ever been trying to cross a swamp and hippos start charging you?
I hear they're the most dangerous ones. I don't know why I just did Lewis voice.
We played in quicksand as a kid.
Played in where? Where was you? Quicksand.
Africa?
Yeah, the Amazon. Where the fuck did you
Grew
grow
up in
up?
fucking
I didn't know you were
Egypt.
Johnny Quest. What the fuck?
Outer Banks, North Carolina.
He's like, what? You've never stolen a diamond from a pyramid? An ancient stone?
Look over, Toby's got a weighted bag and a fucking tries to switch it real quick.
What museum were you working for at the time? What dig were you on?
Museum.
He's like, what? So I said an ancient spell backwards. All the dinosaur bones came to life.
You guys never fought Nazis? Come on.
What was the name of your guy's genie when you were a kid?
Never had a weekend with Bernie?
Wait, what?
I don't know. It was a voodoo. They brought him back to life. It was the
No,
whole
they
thing.
didn't. They just
In the
fucking
second
propped
Oh, in the
him up.
second.
Voodoo.
Thank you, Louis
Oh,
J.
they did?
Gomez.
But then at
Yeah.
Bernie's too, they apparently Jamaicans do voodoo. So
They use I think they use like chicken breast instead of a live chicken or something.
yeah, they use
And-
KFC.
Yeah.
And they fucking
And
every time they would play reggae music, Bernie would just fucking.
It was a dance in the in 2011. All they were doing it in the club. They would go do the Bernie. Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
I don't think you were in the clubs.
When you guys were on my podcast, I was going skiing that week.
Yeah.
Which I wanted an
Impressive.
update. You looked the part. I got to
Pretty
give you that.
impressive. But I also know there
I
was
crushed
some,
it. I
You did?
crushed it.
I also am aware there was some video that was not aired on network. That you might have stepped over the line a couple of times. You went on
yeah.
some hills you maybe shouldn't have.
Yeah, it was funny as I talk about it on stage now, but I got bullied by a fucking white guy.
I told you you're not going to mesh well with white skiers.
No, they were
You,
not happy
you don't
with me.
have you don't have the hey my bad fucking vibe. Those dudes are upset you're there and you're
Party,
in the way.
bro.
Well, no, I went on the wrong slope. Like I was going down the green ones all day, and I was like, all right, I got this. I'll go
I
down
told
a
you
blue
stay on
one.
the greens.
I went down a blue one, and I crushed it. But here's what happens, okay?
Did you have poles, by the way? I feel like you didn't have poles.
No, I had poles.
You had poles?
Oh, but I was just doing some fucking I was doing shit you're not supposed to do, like selfie, stopping, taking pictures in the middle of the trail.
Up next, the flying Puerto Rican.
You're not supposed to do any of that. And
he's on FaceTime making calls.
once 2
Just
o'clock,
hanging out on the ski lift, going around.
What do you mean he not there?
once 2 o'clock hits, the entire mountain turns to ice. Okay, it's just fucking a whole sheet of ice. So it becomes a lot more difficult to get down. So I go down the one blue hill. I was like, that was fucking exhilarating. That was incredible. I was like, I'm gonna go down that one again. Let's go. And I took the ski lift back up. I took the wrong ski lift because I see that one, and I was like, well, that's gone now. And I'm just going fucking up. And you know, where you're supposed to get off. The whole time I was getting off the ski lift, you get to the top, it's flat, and you just fucking go, you lean forward, and you go to the right, and you're like, look at that. I just got off a ski lift.
It's a nice feeling.
This one, when I got to the top, it was a drop.
Yeah.
It was like this. Like you had to drop off the ski lift and start just skating down this fucking hill.
Jesus.
And I just had never experienced that, so I looked at it, I was like, that's not where I got to get off.
I'll get on the next one.
So I just stayed on the ski lift, and then they stopped it.
Yeah, of course.
They were like, you got to
Wait,
get
why?
off.
Why
There's a
can't-
trigger.
You're not allowed to go back down.
You're not allowed to go down.
You're not allowed to
Why
go
not?
down.
You can't?
It's not a fucking carnival ride.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to. So
But
they
I
stopped
mean,
it.
you could if you would.
I guess I could have argued
Yeah.
that, like, no, I'm going back down.
But I mean, I haven't skied in a while, but I grew up skiing and snowboarding. And when you go around it, there's like a tripwire that automatically stops the ski.
oh, maybe there was a tripwire. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you hit like one of those poles that like falls. And
So
it
all I
stops
know
it.
is they stopped it. He was like, "Oh, you got to get off." So I had to jump down. Now everybody on the ski lift, you just hear them doing that. Oh, come on, let's go, buddy. Come on.
There's girls and Daisy Dukes laughing.
Hey, it's the fat kid from the cliff.
So Foley, I don't know.
How's your fingernails, loser?
I don't know. You said you had been skiing before. You had.
I mean, minimally.
All right, so you're probably like me, where I'm robust to a certain degree, so I can't get up with the skis on, so I have to take my ski off.
It's very hard. If you've never fallen in skis, it's very fucking hard.
I have
get
to
up on
take one ski off each time.
skis.
unclip myself.
Real amateur move, by the way.
Everyone's tutting and heeing and hawing
Yeah.
the whole time. So then I get up and I'm like, oh fuck, dude, look at this hill, and it's crazy. I mean, it's so steep. By the way, I'm just right in the path still. They haven't moved the ski lift. I'm just standing there. Everyone is just
Get on this hill, doggy.
Dude, they hate me so much. So I was like, oh, sorry. So I move out of the way, and then these three guys get off, and then one guy's like, hey, buddy, get out of the way. And I was like, relax. I don't know what I'm doing. Then he goes,
Yeah, we know.
then he goes, yeah, obviously.
What a
But
fucking
no, fuck that. That's a
dickhead
great
answer.
joke,
Yeah.
dude. That's a great response.
It made me furious.
Dude, that is a fucking home run response.
I was like, yeah,
obviously.
motherfucker.
As he
But
zips
what if-
away in his yellow coat or something.
I was like, yeah, motherfucker. I was like, yeah, how about come say that to my face?
Meanwhile, you probably fell again.
No, he goes, ski on or get peed on. That's when he said that line. He goes,
What?
ski on or get peed on.
Oh, that's a douchey. Like, should
Yeah,
have stopped
what
it,
a
obviously. End on a
Then
high note.
then I go, I was like, yeah, you want to pee on me, bro? You want to pee on me? And then I fell again. And then they laughed again and zipped down the hill.
Did a little ollie over you.
And then what's fucked up is like I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, I don't know how to get down this hill. So I start going down. And when you go skiing, you got to go side to side, right?
Yeah.
So you go side to side, and sort of that's how you mitigate your speed. So my plan was, I was like, I'm just gonna go to one side, stop, until I get further
It's a
down.
smart way.
Is it? You're going
Because
pretty fast, right?
along my path is the other blue hill that I had gone down. So essentially, it's just further up and steeper up. You
Sure.
get to that one, and I knew
You'll
I could.
hit that at some point.
Once I got to that one, I knew I could at least handle that, but this was really, really steep. So I start going down, and I wanted to stop, but I just was going too fast, and I'm not good at turning to my left. So I just hit and I started going straight down. I'm talking about like
Barreling.
so
Then
fast.
you're thinking, I'm going too fast to make a turn, and then you're just fucked.
So then I was like, well, I obviously have to throw myself onto the ground to stop myself. So then I said, kind of ski on my side. And the skis, they have a, it's sort of like made so they come off your foot so they don't snap your ankles off your body.
Yeah.
So it flew off my foot, but it flew in front of me. So my body just fucking went boom right over the ski, and it broke the ski brake. So the ski brake was in position where it wouldn't go up. So now if I try to ski, my foot was skidding. Right.
Yeah.
So when I put it back on, so I broke the ski brake back at the other position. So now it couldn't be on. So when I went to go put it on, it slipped out from under me and shot down the hill. So I just watched the ski. I mean, dude, it was just going so.
What
and
a noob,
I'm on
dude.
one fucking ski. I'm trying to get people to help me. I'm like doing this. People were like, get the fuck out of the way. I saw the other guys that
Hey,
gave
man,
me
give me
shit.
a ride down to the slope.
Then I saw the ski hunter get peed on guys. They'd come down another time. They're laughing.
They're getting
at me.
lapped on the hill.
And luckily, I found the track for the one ski that went into the woods.
Let me borrow your ski, dude.
And I tracked my fucking ski into the woods, and I finally got it and was able to.
Were you scared at any point?
At
Of,
one
like,
point, when I was up there, I was like, "Fuck, I'm actually going to be in trouble here."
Yeah.
I was like, because if I was like, "There's nobody to help you."
Of course.
I can't get back up.
They
I
can't,
can't
they
get down.
It's not like you can get on somebody's shoulders and ride down.
No.
Yeah, they send the snowmobile for you.
Yeah.
And then they pull you on the
You
back of
couldn't
the
walk
snowmobile.
down, right?
It was too steep to just walk down. I had ski boots on, so technically I could have, like, you're all like fucking walking like a deer. They push you forward. So I could have technically sort of made my way down and, slowly and painfully.
I just would have slid down.
Did you challenge the ski on or get peed on guy to a race for the ownership of the
No,
mountain?
I didn't. But I should have.
And did you see them again when you got down to the lodge?
No, I didn't. But had I seen him,
Would you have definitely said something?
I had no more confidence left in my body.
Yeah. What was your girl doing all this? And
She
can
was
she
taking.
ski?
She was taking a ski lesson.
Oh.
So she was just fucking. It was with this old guy though. I didn't have to worry about it. It was some fucking young.
Couple of ski bunnies on the hill.
Yeah, a couple. Fucking yeah. She. I was better than her. I was pretty good. I'm actually pretty decent at skiing.
That's weird. I would
considering
peg
I've never
her as a
done it.
skier.
I would peg her.
Ah, I'll peg you. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, let's go.
Good
Damn.
times.
Shit. All right, this is from Joshua. Do you consider Kraft Singles cheese? Are you a Kraft Singles guy? You probably grew up Kraft Singles.
No, because we were too poor. We were ShopRite American, yellow American. So we just
Yellow,
get it
I don't
sliced.
like
By the
yellow.
pound. Like your mom would
like-
go,
Yeah, we go
give
buy
me a
buy-
pound
buy-
of American.
Yeah.
Give me a pound of yellow American. I don't really consider American cheese, much less Kraft Single. It's not real cheese.
Well, why don't you take that commie shit?
Yeah, it sounds like some European bullshit if you ask me. I'm a big Kraft Single
What do
guy.
you do? What do you do with James? What would be a typical lunch? James is home. Daddy, I want lunch.
All right, so we were snowed in for a couple
days.
days. We went.
Right.
I went to the supermarket.
Yeah, it's the fucking best.
I did get lunch meat. I got
Nice.
some turkey. I got some ham. I got
You
some
fuck with
fucking
the
cheddar.
Blazing Buffalo chicken? The Buffalo chicken?
He doesn't know about that yet.
Sausalito.
Sausalito.
Salsa.
Same shit. It's just a better version. I think it's the Boar's Head version of the Blazing
Yeah.
Buffalo is Sausalito.
No, the Boar's Head is Blazing Buffalo.
Okay,
It's
so whatever.
It's a little bit different.
Look up
It's a little bit
Sausalito.
caliente,
Look
maybe.
up Sausalito.
Yeah, so that's
Wait, no,
that's new money.
Sausalito's turkey. The Blazing Buffalo's chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you do the Sausalito turkey.
do the Sausalito
I'll give
turkey.
you that. That's in the same wheelhouse. Very nice. Classy.
It's
move.
delightful. So I didn't do that. No, I just got regular turkey, got regular ham, I got cheddar cheese. What I did was I did a slice of ham, slice of turkey, 2 slices of cheese, put it in the fryer, make it like a grilled cheese, hot meat grilled cheese sandwich, European style.
In the fryer.
Frying pan.
Oh, okay.
That's
So you,
pretty
yeah,
good.
you did a
Yeah,
grilled
yeah,
cheese.
yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Grilled cheese with some meat on it.
You're underselling the Sausalito because it's Blazing Buffalo, but it's bold Sausalito turkey breast.
Damn, he just one-upped me. What the fuck,
And
Mr.
what's
Gomez?
the bread situation? What are you using over there?
Usually 15 grain.
Okay. Not
Pretty good.
bad.
You do it, no. You really fucking...
And you put him on the cheddar, no American. So you're not getting.
No, we're not doing
You won't let
American.
him have Kraft Singles.
I mean, if we're, it's not like I'm like, no, you can't eat that. I just would never buy it.
What about the
Guy's
cereal?
got
What do you get
fancy
him?
tastes.
So for him, he does like oatmeal and shit. He'll do like, some cream farina, cream of wheat, shit like that.
Farina.
That's dude. It sucks because like growing up, I would look at those kids and be like, that fucking stinks. But that's the right play.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, we're fucking cereal guys. He's
no,
gonna grow up to be better.
I was
love
apples
Lucky
and
Charms.
cinnamon.
Lucky Charms. If I try to get my kid Lucky Charms, he's like, Dad, what are we doing here? Like he's a little.
Yeah,
Really?
you stink.
Yeah,
Get my oatmeal.
he looks at that as like a treat, like dessert. But he's just, he's just
He's a
got
good
way
kid.
better habits than we had.
That's good.
Like I didn't even have as a kid. Like Lucky Charms is by far the best. If you even try to say something different, we got problems. So
Big fan. Big
yeah.
fan.
Not a fan, I gotta say.
Not a
I'm
fan of Lucky Charms.
Love the
Never,
marshmallow.
never.
How is that even possible?
Well, we're Irish, so we thought it was racist the whole time, so we weren't allowed to have it in the house. No, we just
As a
never
Puerto
did it.
Rican, I thought Cookie Crisp was offensive. The thieves. It's my father on a cereal box.
Is there an elephant one Foley could get mad at?
The hamburger's last name was Vasquez. Real rude.
We were at Cocoa Pebbles' house for sure. Cocoa Pebbles. Big Cocoa
Honey Nut
Pebbles.
Cheerios, baby.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
There was
All
nothing
day.
wrong with the classic.
That's because he was
bowl of
trying
Honey
to
Nut Cheerios.
pretend he was healthy.
My mom was.
He still does.
My mom knew that we were me and my brother were only 2 years apart. We were both animals. If a box of Lucky Charms came into the house at 2 o'clock on a Sunday when she got back from the grocery store, it would be gone before dinner.
Yeah.
That's why she
Not
never
much has
bought it.
changed, apparently.
But it's like 5 fucking bowls of cereal. I mean, I can eat 5 bowls of cereal in one sitting right now.
Yeah.
At this point, honestly, where I'm at weight-wise, especially if I have like an edible or something in me, I can easily eat a box of cereal in one sitting.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's not shocking to anybody.
I wasn't trying to shock anybody. Just the ABCs of me, baby.
Have you ever put honey on Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah. I put syrup on it, too.
What?
Not recently. Last
That was
summer.
like 2 years.
It's pre-pandemic, at least.
I mean, that's kind of crazy. Honey Nut Cheerios putting extra sweeteners on it.
Well, that's why we've come to the conclusion on the podcast. That's why I'm fat, is because it's never enough for me.
Right.
It's always got to be something else.
I see.
I have to add something to it. You know, like I'll have to dip my chips in like honey mustard or something
Ice
like
cream
that,
or something.
rather than just have the chips.
It's also portion control. Let's not be like, it's the toppings are
That's
getting
true.
me. It's
Dude,
portion control.
It's the condiments.
Yeah, it's the honey. I put so many chopped onions on my hot dog.
Too much mustard.
I put so much mustard on my 15th hamburger. It's
Goddamn
crazy.
sprinkles, I'm telling you, they're going to be the death of me. These croutons are destroying my life. All right.
This is from Chad. Have you ever walked through a drive-through?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Well, you learn the hard way that it's like weight censored
Yeah, like
or
jumping
some
up
shit.
and down on it.
No, you're like yelling at it, and then you got to run up to the window. They're like, you need a car. It's like, come on. What do you fucking care for? Why do you care?
I don't know why. I hate when the guys care.
Why would they care?
How often are you in it that they're carrying? I hate every
multiple stories.
Steve back there again.
Doggy, we used to go to because the drive-throughs open late, so that's it. You know, and when I didn't have a car at certain times in my life, simple as that. You got to go get some fast food. Got to get some McDonald's.
Yeah.
I've taken back in the day before Ubers. Like when I was in college in Philly, we would
that's
take
the best.
Take a taxi.
Oh, get
And
the
they'd be like,
taxi to
dude,
play
don't turn the
ball.
meter on. I'll buy you. You know what I mean? Like, I'll buy
Whatever
you
you
something.
want.
I'll get you a hamburger. Yeah.
But when I lived,
fucking just do the loop and hop right the fuck out.
when we first moved up here, I was living on 35th Street in Astoria Boulevard. There's a Burger King right there. I would get off the Astoria Boulevard exit at like fucking 11 o'clock at night, fucking zero money, getting our dick kicked in, fucking starving, and I would walk up to the Burger King, and I'd walk up there with like $3, and at the time they had bacon cheeseburgers for like $1, so I'd try to get like 2 of them. There was this one kid that would play ball. And so I would have to fucking like stand there and watch the cars go by and look in the window to see if
He's in the bushes. Is it clear? Is it clear?
He's yelling at his manager, look, he set the sensor off. I got it.
put a license plate on my forehead. Just give me the fries, dickhead. But sometimes they wouldn't do it. And you think that the level of humiliation in that is fucking astounding. When there's cars behind you and you're getting shot down at the drive-thru.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing it when there's other cars there?
Yeah, well, if I'm in line.
Have you ever like
Fully standing in line.
Have you ever gotten like a 9-piece chicken McNuggets and they give you 8 and you're like, I gotta go back now and ask them for that other single chicken McNugget?
You take your loss and move
No,
on.
dude, you do
You'll
not
go
take that
back.
I'll go fucking back, dude.
Still to this day, even with money?
I went to a diner the other day. Yeah, I went to a diner the other day with my son and my chick, and we ordered breakfast. And I ordered.
This isn't 3 eggs.
I know they gave me what is it? Where you fucking get the eggs and the hollandaise sauce over the
Eggs Benedict.
Eggs
I
Benny.
got a Benny.
Look
right?
at you. Look at you.
Dude, if
Look
I
at
wouldn't even
you.
peg you for someone, not like just knowing what the public knows about you, like first glance, I would be like, he doesn't even know what Eggs Benny.
Let's do this by the numbers.
It's crazy.
Fucking house in the burbs.
Audi. Pretty
Fucking good. You got a good kid on his hands.
Trampoline in the front yard.
Side yard.
Fucking eating Eggs Benedict. Huh?
So they
I don't
gave
have
it
the
to me,
confidence to order Eggs Benedict.
and the eggs were too watery, so I went into it and it just like exploded with like just clear liquid everywhere. It was sickening. So I sent it back and I was like,
that's the way they're supposed to
was
be.
like,
They're poached eggs.
no, but they're not supposed to. No,
they
they're
can still
supposed
be clear, like the clear jizz.
You don't want
the
the yellow. You want the yolk to be
yeah.
fucking.
Hey, I've had a McMuffin before. This is not right.
So I was like, hey, can you do them, medium this time or whatever? So they gave it back to me. Now there was 2 pieces of fucking ham on each piece the first time. This time it came back. One had 2 pieces of ham. The other one had 1 piece of ham.
Oh my god.
I was like, excuse me, miss.
Oh my god. Oh, you're the
me, miss.
worst, dude.
I was like, I'm missing one of my pieces of ham on this piece of Eggs Benedict.
She's chewing it.
Fuck that, dude. I pay for that shit. I want every single bit of it.
Then how'd you tip? Are you a good tipper?
I'm a great tipper.
Yeah, I could peg you as a good tipper.
I'm a great tipper, but I they start off at 25%, and then it
Pretty
goes
good.
down from there. It can go up from there, too. If it's incredible service.
Now, is she
I'll go
losing
from
points for that? She didn't make the eggs.
It's how they handle the situation.
How did she handle it?
She handled it fine. She was cool.
Fine?
She was cool. She was like, I'll be right back. We had other food on the table. It wasn't really a problem.
Did she get to 25?
She might have gotten more. She got like 30. Yeah, I gave her a $100 bill. It was a $75 bill.
Isn't that crazy? Breakfast is $75.
$75 for...
Eggs Benedict, though. We're not
Eggs
talking
Benedict.
French toast.
You do the fresh squeezed orange juice. Do you guys get something to share, like some pancakes to share?
So, yeah, I usually get some things, some silver dollar pancakes to share, corned beef hash to share, maybe some grits. And then we all order our own entrees, and we pick off each other's plates. That's what I love it.
I love it.
I like flavors. I like fucking flavors. Okay,
I like
a
That
lot
bothers
of
me. That's
what?
I
Too
can't-
many flavors?
No, to everybody. I just want
Sharing?
my thing.
Yeah,
Just
Well,
give
my
me
girlfriend,
weirdo.
dude, my girlfriend,
Fuck you. You
did
get.
not
you want
to
everything.
share. She straight up was. She ordered like avocado toast, and my son was like, "Hey, can we like share?"
Me with your son.
And she was like,
You gotta kick this
What?
bitch to the
She
curb.
said no?
"She said no."
Yo, this broad's gotta go.
I swear to God, it was bonkers.
Yo,
Jeez.
honestly, that would be a deal breaker.
It
for
was
me.
bonkers.
That bothers me.
She was like,
Yeah.
"I just don't like sharing food," and he was just like, "No, you're kidding, right?" Like, he
Dad, who
couldn't-
invited this broad?
He couldn't believe it. He could not fucking believe that she would not share her food. She was like, "I'll save you a piece."
I
Oh,
don't.
That's fucking, especially to a little kid.
Yeah. He was like, "I really like her, but the fact that she doesn't share is a little weird."
Dad, can I talk to you out in the garage
Get
for
a
a
stingy
second?
broad.
It was borderline sociopath behavior.
Yo, that's not good, man. Seriously, that's not
It's a
good.
red flag.
That's
Yeah.
a major red flag.
At least blame it on the pandemic or something. Like, hey, we're not doing that during the
No,
pandemic.
she-
That's what I've been doing.
No, okay. First of all, he's a fucking little kid.
He doesn't need it. He's got the corned beef
It
hash
doesn't
and the
matter,
$silver
man.
pancake.
He's got
This
everything.
kid gotta have everything on the menu.
It's important. It's important for him.
Okay, you see, there's a line here now. Kevin Ryan gets it. Which, I mean, some people are like that. They just don't want to. They got their thing. They don't want some of your thing. They don't want to share.
yeah.
I'm a sharer. I'm like we're like family style. Like everything. It's like I get a little piece of yours. You get a little piece of mine.
Yeah.
We're gonna try everything.
No,
That's
crazy.
my favorite.
Every time
my
I
blood, my
order,
skin is.
That's why I love eating with my girlfriend.
I know.
We share food.
Every time I was
Great.
like, well, I was
I
like,
think you're getting the better end of that deal every time. by
and
the
then,
way.
well, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get the steak with it. She was like, I'm gonna also get the steak. I'll punch her right in her fucking cheekbone.
Because-
It's like, no, we are sharing. You're gonna get a different
Dude,
entree.
my wife does that
I'm
all
gonna
the
get a
fucking
different
time.
entree. We're gonna
That's
share them
fucking
both.
love. That's
love.
That's a community. That's
My
a
wife can
relation-
order whatever the fuck she's paying for it, by the way. She can order whatever she wants because she's picking up the bill. I'm going to order whatever. She'd be like, do you want to do this, and we'll share that. It's like, no, I want a whole thing of ravioli.
That, like even
I
the
want
way
a whole
you're
burger.
saying it right now, like your eyes are rolling into the back of your
I'm
head. You're
picturing us.
crazy.
Dude, I'm
Don't touch
picturing
my
us.
onion rings.
I'm picturing
Relax.
us one night. We went to this place called Twisted Oak in Terrytown. Very nice. It's like a fucking 5-star restaurant. Very expensive, and I legit ruined dinner because I wouldn't share with her.
Wow.
So
You guys both ordered the same thing because you didn't want to share with her.
something like that.
Something
It was
like that,
something,
yeah.
and like I legit ruined
Yeah.
this like $400 dinner. I legit ruined it.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Shut up!
If she tries to get,
2 cherries in my.
if she tries to get the same thing as me, I legitimately have a problem with it. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we're not getting all of the flavors that we can get right now. I need more flavors in my
so
body.
trashy to me.
It's not
No,
trash.
it's not. No, it's not.
Then come back the next week, you jerk off.
That's why you're in a relationship. All right,
Yeah,
for shit like
to
that.
share
to
flavors.
share food. No, I could have some of yours,
I'll
right?
tell you what,
It's
this
real
is
trashy
it's
that
a
you-
fat person mentality. The
And I'm a
fat
fat guy.
the fat guys at the table have a different attitude.
I do it with the other tables too. What do you guys get? I'll get this.
You done with that?
I got a whole system going.
Have you? When's the last? Because I know the answer is yes. When's the last time you ate food off of a stranger's table when they weren't looking? They left the diner.
well,
when we
no.
were kids, we would fucking do that all the time.
He got fired for it not too long ago.
No, when I was waiting tables, that was all the time, all the time, all the time.
even on his days off.
Come in and see what's good.
All
Hey,
the
what's the
time.
special tomorrow? I'll see you at noon.
Let me put it this way: I put the food down. A minute later, I'm coming back. You guys all done with this?
He used to have a pretty good bit where he would recommend shit for the kids were the best to eat off of, and he would recommend shit that you should try the calamari or whatever.
But in reality, the kids and adult men, if they weren't attractive, I wouldn't eat off their plate. But if it was an attractive guy or an attractive girl, I would. But kids, I know those chicken fingers, they got boogers on them.
Oh yeah, they're picking them up, sucking on the end, putting it back.
Yeah,
on
they're
the plate.
doing
No,
fucking weird shit.
No, and it also depends on what it is. You're not gonna eat like a half-eaten burger, or some.
We'll be right back after these words from the Stereo app. I will eat it. If an attractive businesswoman comes in and cuts her burger
Well, I
in
think
half,
part of this is sexual because it's always based on their appearance. If she's got something slutty on, yeah, I'll have a bite of her hot dog.
she's in a
has like
cheerleading uniform.
a turkey club, and they got a triangle with one
Untouched or whatever.
Yeah, I'll eat that. Right
yeah.
now I'll eat that. Some chicken fingers, some French fries. I completely get it. That's not.
Hang on, I want to get back to this real quick. I just want to touch on this. I don't know how sensitive of a kid James is, but if he's a little sensitive, if he picks things up, I bet you that fucking really bothered him and probably made him feel.
He is a sensitive kid.
It probably made him feel weird, man. Like that's not a cool because and just like as a girlfriend, you want to not impress, but you want to be a part of the family or whatever. That's a real fucking red flag.
You know what it is? I had to separate myself from it just because I'm just not that way. But then you talk to somebody like Kevin, who's like, they get it. And some people,
I'm about to start dating this broad.
They don't
want to switch.
They don't want to don't put your fingers in my food. Don't touch my food. They have their own fucking.
I won't
way.
share a drink. Yeah, I mean, dude, I can't even eat in front of him anymore.
I'm just saying, from a child's perspective, I feel bad for James.
He's very smart. He's not like a.
So you don't think he's
super
carrying it
kid.
around?
No,
because that would bother me.
They've hung out since he fucking loves her.
All
yeah,
right. That would bother me for weeks.
Yeah, she's fucking. Look, she jumps on the trampoline with him. It's all right.
Okay, all right. I got more upset about it.
You really did.
Yeah.
I know you have a history with cab drivers. Have you ever falsely reported an Uber driver for texting while driving to get a full refund on your trip or anything of that nature?
Fuck? No, but I have. If they forget a ketchup packet in my Uber Eats, I will pretend that 5 things are missing, and that the driver threatened me.
And he wouldn't share with my kid.
Well, so you'll do that to cash in on a free chicken sandwich or something.
Yeah, because you'll just say, the condiments are important, okay? So let's say they forget the hot and sour sauce or whatever it is, right? You're like, okay, now I'm just supposed to not enjoy this as much. And if you complain about it, they go, okay, sorry.
But it's not the Uber Eats guy's fault.
It's not coming out of his. It's not coming out of his end.
You sure?
Yeah.
It'll come out of the store.
Yeah, the store will go we'll give you a free burger or whatever. Yeah, it's not. He's not in the kitchen preparing the food. He just picks up
that's what I'm saying.
A stapled bag.
I don't think I've ever used Uber Eats. I've used Seamless.
Yeah, Seamless is only a New York thing though, and not everywhere has Seamless.
So in the suburbs, when you call to get something delivered, it's not the pizza place's delivery guy; it's an Uber driver.
I don't even think they have delivery guys at these places.
Yeah,
anymore.
most of them are just
so they just subcontract it out
to Uber Eats. Yeah,
I don't like that, man. I don't like to think of an Uber driver bringing my food to me.
It's a delivery guy.
I don't know. It's weird.
He doesn't have any accountability because once he's gone, he's gone. Look, if I'm an Uber driver, I'm eating 1/3 of every piece of food that comes in my possession.
And they've caught people doing. The one guy was drinking a milkshake and put the little straw thing back on.
Oh, did you see there was pictures of the guy with the Seamless bag or the Uber Eats bags in a public restroom? He was taking a shit and he had the bags in there with him. So you just see his pants down at his ankles and then two McDonald's bags or whatever.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Whatever.
At least the guy who works at the place, he knows he's accountable.
Yeah.
He can get yelled at by the boss, for doing whatever.
I was a delivery driver for a hot minute when I was
me
home.
too. I was a pizzeria driver.
It was actually not a bad gig.
Yeah, got the windows down, couple of cigs.
Yeah, a couple of Bernies.
Yeah, some Leonard, some Skinner on the radio. Talk about good fucking clean living right there. All right, a few more. This is from Simon in the Facebook group. Have you ever taken a picture in front of someone else's car?
No.
That's
sickening.
So fucking garbage.
That's sickening.
It's brutal. I saw someone do it, grown-ups did. We were in Wildwood a few weeks ago, and there was, a Lamborghini or something parked, and this, grown men pulled over, got out of their car, and took a picture in front of somebody
this
else's
is how
car.
we're living. One of those.
Yeah, just check it out. I'm like, you could just Google that picture as well and also have it. There's no need for it to be.
I think those cars are loser anyway. I'm being honest, not because I can't afford them, but I think there's a certain level that you stop at. I wouldn't want to be driving around in a Lamborghini like a fucking loser, like an orange Lamborghini like these dorks drive
If
around.
money wasn't an object.
You stop, I'm telling you, I swear to God, it's not the money. You stop at an Audi, you stop at a Benz, you stop at a Beamer, something like that.
No, that's what you're driving every day. But you just, I mean, dude, like, I'm thinking about buying a nice convertible, like an old classic convertible this summer, just to drive around
What are
it.
you doing?
What?
I like it. This guy's got cash and he knows how to spend it.
I'm just saying, I want to fucking have a nice convertible,
What
drive
are you going
around
to
this
get?
summer, go
Like
to
a
the beach.
Sebring or something?
I don't even know.
That's what my mom had. That's what I learned how to drive in. Shout out to a fucking red Sebring convertible.
Lewis and a Miata.
But if money wasn't
Out of the way, doggy.
if money wasn't an object, I would get a fucking Porsche or a Lamborghini just to fucking
Just a fucking rich.
just to
Yeah.
have. Who gives a shit? It's just a toy. It's like I have a fucking Oculus that I never use.
Foley's just made he can't fit in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to fit. I would get the Magnum Ferrari. That's as far as I would go.
I don't even know what that is.
Magnum PI.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
I'm not a I don't know shit about cars. I literally don't.
I
If
don't know
my
anything
car
about cars.
just stopped working right now, like I don't know what I would do.
Take it to a mechanic.
I don't even know how to get it there. How do I? It's not working.
Call the Uber Eats guy.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm majorely fucked. Like I.
Do you have
I
AAA?
was
Get
talking-
AAA.
I think I have AAA. I don't know.
It's like
Think.
$100 a year.
You
son.
gotta
I don't
order
even
them.
And you pull over, even if if you fucking your car dies, you just fucking call it up and they send someone to come get you. You don't have to think about
And
it.
most insurance plans might have.
I
towing.
couldn't even find my registration card or insurance card in my. thing.
I don't know what either one of those are.
I
Like
have
if they
no
were like
idea.
license and registration, I wouldn't.
They
know.
would think that I'm like doing crazy shit. I was like, "Sir, can you help me? I don't
Yeah.
know."
There's
They're
some
like,
papers here that I'm pretty sure it's in one of the envelopes.
It does
I don't know.
sometimes amaze me how successful you are and the things that you don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Like me and my sister were talking about this the other day. I don't like if I got a flat tire. I still don't know if I have a spare
You have a donut, probably.
or I have no idea.
Yeah,
Audi might have a full spare.
but it's also this is why.
Where is it?
It's under. It's in the trunk.
I opened the trunk. There's nothing in that
Yeah,
trunk.
you fucking. It's
Not
a
in the
hidden-
glove
there's
compartment.
A hidden thing.
Maybe.
No, I know
Yeah,
there is.
I'm not
maybe.
100% positive that there is.
Yeah, it's underneath
For
the
sure.
trunk.
Yeah, there's like there'll be a little knob. You unscrew the knob, and it's like a false bottom.
It
You
would
can
be
put
a-
weed in.
How
there.
can you not know that?
I don't know.
That's why he's successful though,
haven't
because
needed it yet.
this doesn't bother him. Like he doesn't. It's not occupying his mind. He's
it would
focused on
just
bigger shit.
if I got a flat tire.
He's only
it
got
would,
so much fucking RAM space
I
in
would
that head.
freak the fuck out on the side of a road somewhere and start screaming.
You mean the tire irons aren't for beefs with Uber drivers?
So I have this weapon that came in the back.
They're not as good as they used to be anymore.
Uh,
Because it's like a part that connects to the jack. It's all one. It's one piece. I just had to change my tire a couple months ago.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that stuff, but I mean, I'd figure it out.
You'd be able to figure it. That's pretty easy.
yeah, you're a smart guy.
Yeah.
All right, a couple more here. This is from
Yeah.
Brian. Do you, now that you're a big drive, do you draft behind a truck on a highway to save gas?
What is draft?
Like,
What is
get
this,
behind-
fucking Talladega?
Like, get behind
Who the
them
fuck is doing
to save
that?
you money. I don't know.
How would it
Stop
save
doing
Our,
that.
our
money?
listeners are dirt
So there's
balls.
less drag
Yeah.
on my car.
Yeah.
How much money could that really save
know.
you over the course of your life? The
Yeah.
dangerous act of
Just go underneath them like the best.
yeah.
You're talking to a guy whose Pinewood Derby car was a block. He doesn't know about aerodynamics.
That sounds like it's extremely dangerous and not worth the pennies per year that you would
Yeah.
save.
Yeah.
It is funny some of the things people do that they think they're really saving so much money. It's crazy.
I don't do anything to save money.
I
None of my time during the day is thought about saving
Terrible.
money.
buy
Terrible.
the more expensive, the premium gas. I don't know why.
You should probably for an Audi. You probably should. I
I
presume.
don't know why. I have no idea why. I just do it.
By
Sometimes on like a holiday, I'll fill mine up with the 93 just to like treat her a little bit. You know what I mean? She's had a rough life. She doesn't have that much longer.
I think
got to
actually-
make her enjoy her last.
I think
years.
that's actually not good for her. when you do
whatever.
that.
Either.
I don't. Even, I have no idea the difference. I have no idea what one is versus the
Can
other.
you check your oil?
Not
No,
yet.
he
I've
doesn't
only
even
had
know
it
if he has
for-
a fucking tire. What
I've
do
had
you
it for
mean?
3 weeks. Do I need to check my oil already?
No, but do you have a sticker of when you're supposed to change the oil?
Every 10,000 miles.
10,000.
Didn't they say every 10,000?
No,
Should
it's
be every
3,000.
5,000.
It's they say 3,000, but that's big oil. That's
Well,
big Jiffy
Here's the
Lube
thing.
doing
It
that.
depends. They now have synthetic oil, which gets you a little bit longer, which is 5,000. Regular oil is 3,000. I got the synthetic just because that's how the car's made. I would assume your
Either
car,
way, I'm 5,000 miles over my current due date. I got to be honest with
whether
you.
they're pouring Lucky Charms.
Yeah,
in it.
I paid for them. You know, they.
Was it a new car or certified pre-owned?
It was pre-owned.
Yeah.
It but it only had
You should have just said new.
It had 4,000 miles on it.
Yeah, it's like a demo car.
It was the loaner.
Yeah,
it was the loaner car, so
Demo
nobody owned it. So
that's not bad.
So people treated it. It looked brand new. It was a $10,000 difference between having a brand new.
Growing up, my buddy's family owned a car dealership, and from 16 on, he would just get a new car every like 3 months.
Yeah.
And he would get a new car. He'd put like 3,000 miles on it, and then they would sell that as the demo.
Oh, the
car.
dealer demo.
sweet,
Yeah.
So he would just have a new car every fucking 3 months.
Pretty sweet.
All right, let's see. When was the last time you wore no socks with sneakers? Do you do that? Are you a pure sock guy?
I mean, I'm a pure sock guy, like in life, but like I have thrown them on to run outside or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you do slippers? You a slippers guy at the house now?
Or
no,
a
my
robe?
I have a robe and I had slippers. I don't know where my slippers went after the move, but
Isn't it crazy?
my
how
robe
shit-
is too hot. My robe is fucking like thick.
Yeah,
fucking,
robe's hot.
I want one of those like geisha robe. You know what I mean? Like light,
Yeah, they're
real
nice.
like silk. You know,
Like a hotel robe.
I feel fucking slutty.
I feel like a Japanese hooker.
Yeah. If I'm fucking serving a business, I got my wife in a suit.
Just walk into the room and drop it.
Yeah. Have you ever worn flip flops with jeans?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was big.
Slides.
100%.
Oh, you'll do like the Adidas. I would do thongs.
I would do no socks for a while, but then I dated a Puerto Rican girl. She's like, no, you got to put socks on. And I was like, isn't that garbage? And I think
What, on the flip flops? That's
Yeah.
real garbage.
socks with slides are
they-
how cool black people do it.
Yeah,
It's
big.
It depends on what race
It's
you
big
are.
in the
If-
urban community.
If you're a brown person and you do not have socks on and your toes are out,
You're
they're like,
trash.
yo, nigga, you nasty. Put your toes away.
Yeah.
Real.
But white people, if you wear socks with slides,
corny.
then you're white trash, fucking like,
Yeah.
dad good in the newspaper off the front lawn.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
It's
it just
true.
depends on the race.
I always thought that was a prison thing. That people in prison, they wore slides and socks.
Means you're gay or not?
I don't know. I thought that's what I always saw. Like when I watched like Locked Up or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, I don't think it's a fashion choice in jail.
No?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty trashy.
All right, let's think of a go. Let's get a good one here to end on. This is from Nick Parker. Was your first time getting drunk on wine coolers? If not, what was it?
Good, great question.
It was.
Well,
Wine
yeah,
coolers?
mine too.
It wasn't
How'd you get
just
them?
wine coolers. It was wine coolers and like malt liquor. But it started off with like 6 or 7 wine coolers.
Yeah.
It was a New Year's Eve party next door. My
In the 90s, probably late 90s.
Yeah, I was in the 7th or 8th grade.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
if you
same
look
with
up
me.
what year California Love by Tupac came out, like the world premiere of the video was on New Year's Day.
Mhm.
This is the day after I got really
Man, when
drunk
that
for the
dropped,
first time.
it was something else.
That song,
That video was bananas.
it would make me nauseous for years after.
Goddamn Seagram's Wild Cherry.
Dude, it literally, I would hear California, and I'm like, it would fuck me up, dude, because I got so drunk at my friend Gano's party. Gano was just a Puerto Rican kid. Gano Migue.
Gano, what are you saying?
Gano?
I don't think you know what
Why
you're
do you
saying.
like whisper it?
Kano Miguel, but it was pronounced Gano and Migue.
Aw.
Do you speak Spanish fluently?
No. But
What?
they were
Barely speaks English. What are you talking about?
they were Gano Migue. Migue. That's how you have to say his name. You can say Miguel. That was fucking crazy.
Dude, my Dominican buddy is his first name is the Vietnamese last name, Nguyen, like the Nguyen. Yeah. I don't know why his mom named him that, but and they're like proper to like from the DR, so they just call him Gujin. So his name is his name is spelled Nguyen, but it's Gujin. Hey, Gujin. So he's a Guj. It's so funny. I'm like, I met him. I was like, Guj, oh, his name, and I'm like, what's that? And like I saw his name. I'm like, dude, your name. I don't know if anybody's broken it to you in 20 years, but
This
that's not
isn't your name.
That's not your name, dude.
Ah, man. All right. Good stuff. Lewis, thank
Buddy,
you.
thanks
Anything
for
you
having
want the folks out there to know that you got coming up?
Yeah, just check out the pods. I host a bunch of podcasts. The newest one is Gomez Watching Seinfeld. I do it with my sister, who grew up real trash. We gotta get her on an episode of this.
Yeah, for
Would
sure.
love
to
it.
confirm everything I've
For
said.
sure.
But yeah, that's you guys can subscribe to all the stuff that I do on iTunes and everywhere else. But GasDigitalNetwork.com is a place where you can grab everything ad-free and uncensored all in one place.
Of course. Buddy, thank you so much. Kippy, what do you got for him?
As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube and Patreon.com. And I'm at Kevin Ryan Comedy on all social media.
Excellent. T-Bone, thank you so much. Lewis, Thank you so much for coming
Thanks for
in.
coming back.
What a
Thanks,
family
gentlemen.
episode.
Thank
We
you.
love you guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Hey, gang, just another quick reminder about the Stereo app.
Tell them, Kip.
Thursday night, baby.
Straighten them out, goddammit. Straighten them out.
Every Thursday, 9 p.m., me and the big man are on there, and we're taking your garbage questions. It's fun. People are calling in. You leave voicemails. We chop it up with you. It's a good time. We did well over an hour last time.
We're doing it live, baby. We're
Yeah.
doing it live.
You join in with us. You can join at the beginning or at the end, whatever. It's a good time. I think you can go back and listen to them, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, it's awesome. So get involved. Go to stereo.com/Kevin Ryan, or
/H Foley.
you sign up. We get to wet our beaks a little bit.
It's free to sign up.
It's free to sign up, so just
Download
sign up.
the app.
Get involved, baby.
Do it. It's a great time. Check us
Yeah.
out on Stereo.
We'll see you there.
Thursday night. Peace. Peace.